welcome back to Nana Chats. Welcome back to season 2. I know we've been gone for ages, but yeah, we're back again and bringing you some more interesting topics. So today we have Inkeru here, who's an optician, and yeah, I just basically thought that we don't really talk about our eyes until we get in trouble or until we have issues with it. So I thought it'd be great to bring someone who is actually in that profession to give us more information about our eyesight. So yeah, do you want to say hi, Inkeru?
Yeah, hi guys. My name is Inkeru. I'm an optician, a local optician. So yeah, I'm excited to share about eyes with you guys.
Cool. So what do you do in your day-to-day job as an optician?
Well, first of all, it just kind of you get into the store. The first patient you see, it basically just involves getting an idea of why they've come in, whether there's a specific problem that they have, or whether they've just come in for a routine check. Once you've got all those details out of the way, you then go on to the actual sight test, which involves like trying to figure out what the prescription is in terms of whether the patient is long-sighted, short-sighted, figuring out how strong the prescription is, so you know whether they actually need glasses or not. And then the most important part is actually the health check of the eye, which is where we actually examine the internal and external structures of the eye. So we know if there's any abnormalities or, you know, whether everything is okay. And at the end, we just let the patient know whether everything's fine, whether there's anything extra that they need to do, whether we need to write a letter to the GP or the hospital, and we just kind of advise them accordingly as to whether they need glasses or not. So that's kind of basically how the eye examination goes.
So do you see a lot of patients in a day, or is it just like?
Yes, I mean it varies though. Say on a weekday, the numbers and the kind of patients you get vary than what you see on a weekend. During a weekday, numbers can go an average 15 to maybe 20. But on a weekend, you get like maximum capacity, which may be like from 22 to 24 patients.
Why is it important to see an optician? I know it's important, but I wouldn't say I'm one that really thinks about, oh, should I book an appointment? I'm just living my life. So why is it an important thing to actually make an appointment and see an optician?
That's that actually most people have though, generally, to think like it's only when things get bad that you know, they want to get something checked out. But yeah, it's important. I would say it's mainly because of the health check of the eye that we do, because there are a lot of things that we can pick up by looking at the back of the eye. The back of the eye is filled with blood vessels, so looking at how those blood vessels change can tell you a lot about the not just eye issues, but just general health issues in the body, like say diabetes, you know, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. A lot of that we can actually detect from looking at the back of the eye. Even before you've even realized you have some of these conditions, we're able to pick them up. And if we do, we can then refer you on to the GP or to whoever, so they can do like further investigation and then treat you accordingly. So it's not just about getting glasses, it's literally a way to check a lot of health issues in the body as well.
So do you think in general everyone should get an eye test?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm probably biased, but I do think the eyes are like one of the most important parts of the body. It's not a part of the body you really want to mess with or take advantage of. So, you know, getting things checked out so that we can pick things up before they get really bad. Because the thing with the eye is that there are some conditions that once, say, a part of the eye has deteriorated or has died, you know, because of one condition or the other, it can't regenerate. When it's gone, it's gone. So it's best to, if there's a problem, it's best to get it seen quickly, dealt with quickly before it progresses, and, you know, potentially affect your vision.
Do you think people should do it regardless of age, or any age, or is there a specific age that people should start thinking about having their eyes checked?
Well, yeah, we recommend from 4, getting your, from 4 to 16, we generally recommend getting a yearly check done. And then from 16 onwards, about every 2 years. But again, it varies. If some people have issues that need closer monitoring, we might say come back every year. But generally, it's every 2 years that we recommend people get their eyes checked. And that's like literally from 4 onwards.
Okay, that's something I actually did not know.
Okay.
I think I'm one of those people who are like, yeah, whatever. But yeah, no, because obviously my son Nathaniel's turning he's turning 4 soon. So like, I don't know. I guess when he was born, they're like, he's alright. I'm like, he's alright.
It's fine.
So yeah, that's now something I'm now thinking about.
But I did not know that's how often you actually have to get your eyes checked. Like, that's an eye opener, actually.
Yeah. But mind you, they do tend to do. I think it's in reception. I think they do like eye screenings for children to see if there's like any real issues, and then if there is, they'll advise accordingly as to whether to go to an optician, or you might have to go to like a specialist.
Oh, I didn't know that actually. In general, why do people actually need glasses? Because I think that's a lot of people's fear. Like, I don't want to go to the optician because they're going to give me glasses. Why do people actually need glasses in the first place?
To improve your vision, to give you optimum vision. So I don't know why you wouldn't want that. Because I mean, you do see people, especially because generally, like say from 40 plus, is when the need for reading glasses tends to kind of creep in, and people really try and put that off. Especially people who have never needed reading glasses. It's like they'll be holding books this way, they'll be squinting. They're quite happy to keep on the struggle. But really, it's just to make your life easier so you can see better. Like, it's literally that simple.
I think this conversation is actually convincing me to get my eyes checked, because I had my eyes checked like when I was a teenager, right? And they gave me glasses, and I don't think it was a really high prescription. But is it long-sighted when you can see far?
When you can see far, yeah, it's long-sighted.
So I was long-sighted, or still am, I don't know, because I haven't checked. But so I could see really far, and I was like really proud of myself because I could read buses like from really far. Then I got these glasses, and then all that started to change. I was like, I can't see the buses anymore. So that kind of put me off, because I felt like I was now becoming dependent on the glasses, and I couldn't see as far as I could before without the glasses. And I think I was told that I was putting pressure on my eye by trying to read that far. And then I was like, no, I don't like this, because I was so proud of my special skill of reading bus numbers all the way from over there. No one else could see. And now I can't read them anymore. And I'm like, now just like, I don't know, let's say about a meter. Is that too long? I don't know. I'm probably making up the measurements. Like, I can't read as far anymore. And I'm like, these glasses took my special skills.
But perhaps that's
not true. See, people think that. I think that's a misconception people have. They think that the glasses are making their vision worse, but it's actually a case of the glasses basically allow you to. How can I put this? They allow you to see clearly. So it's like before you had the glasses, you didn't even know that you could see that clearly. So now you have something to kind of compare your vision to. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Maybe before you had glasses, you didn't know any better. You just thought, oh, this is how we should see. When you wear the glasses, you're like, oh, so this is actually clear vision. And when you take them off, you're better able to see the difference.
And I think I was also told by the optician that what I was doing by trying to read that far was putting more pressure on my eye. And so what
exactly
was actually reducing that pressure.
Yeah, it was taking the strain off your eyes.
But as a teenager, I liked my special skill. I guess as an adult, I need to be wiser.
Yeah.
And I do like people in my family do wear glasses. Oh, my mom's terrible. Oh gosh. So yeah, like people in my family do need glasses. So I guess I'm just heading down that way. I just need to accept it. Sort it out.
Yeah, so I wanted to know, what are your opinions on supermarket glasses? Because obviously they're not specifically prescribed to you individually, they're just reading glasses. Do you think that's something that should be recommended? Like, what are your views on it?
Well, it depends what your prescription is, because the prescription in each eye is generally very different. And the thing with supermarket glasses is that they put the exact same prescription in each eye. And also, some people have what's called astigmatism, which is when instead of the front of the eye being like a football shape, it's more like a rugby ball, so it's kind of more curved. And so when you have a sight test, they take that into consideration in terms of your prescription. So one eye can even have like 2 different prescriptions, depending on the direction of the eye. And again, supermarket glasses don't take that into consideration. there are some people whose prescriptions would actually match the supermarket glasses, but it's very few people who would have the exact same prescription in each eye. So that means that if you do get supermarket glasses, you're basically you don't have the right prescription in your eye. So it does depend on your prescription. There are some people who I'm like, actually, your prescription is exactly the same in each eye. Go ahead, get your supermarket glasses, that's fine. But that's not the case for a lot of people. So I don't know, I guess for people who that doesn't apply to, you are, again, with those glasses, you are putting more strain on your eyes than you probably need to be.
So it's best to probably just see a professional and just get them checked. But I wonder if people do that just because I've heard that, I don't really buy glasses, but some of them are quite expensive. So that might be a reason why people just tend to, I don't know. Are they more expensive in the opticians, the glasses, than at supermarket? Because I'm just thinking.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, because what goes into making, your specific prescription is a lot more than what goes into making the supermarket glasses. So, I mean, in this day and age, especially with whether Specsavers or like supermarket opticians, they do have really like cheap ranges of glasses that are still specifically made to your prescription. Like I know in Specsavers, the glasses go from £25 for like a full set. You have buy one get one free offer. So I definitely think it's just worth getting your particular prescription, put in the glasses.
And the other question I wanted to ask you is because this I don't know, I feel like this is about my childhood. Is that when I was younger again, I was told that I should wear glasses. I was like, I don't want to wear glasses. I want contact lenses. But then they were like, my prescription wasn't strong enough to get contact lenses. So what's the difference between glasses and contact lenses?
Well, contact lenses is like a very thin film of plastic that you place directly onto your eye. Whereas obviously glasses is like a lens inside a plastic frame. So with contact lenses, you can't tell that you have a prescription or you need to have a correction or anything like that. And some people even just wear them. Some people who don't need glasses just wear them for, cosmetic reasons if they want to change the colour of their eyes, that kind of thing. But the thing with contact lenses is that it's like maybe with your prescription, maybe didn't need to wear your glasses all the time, I'm assuming. Was it just for like reading?
Yeah, I think it was like reading and watching TV.
Yeah, in that case, if you were to wear contact lenses, it means you'd have to keep taking them in, taking them out when you needed them, when you didn't need them, which would have been a pain for you. It's probably better for people who literally need to wear their glasses all the time. They can just pop their lenses in, leave them, even have contact lenses that you sleep in,
And it won't get lost, because I've heard it going at the back of people's eyes. I don't know if that's true or not.
It's not true. That's true. I mean, it can get stuck up your eyelid. That happens, but it can't go around the back of your eye. That is a myth.
Into what you read on the internet and what people say, get it from a professional.
You kind of touched on this already, but I was going to ask you, what are the kind of major diseases that you can kind of diagnose from just like having an eye test? Because I know like some people find out that they have really high eye pressure and stuff relating to like diabetes and stuff. What other like diseases can you actually identify by having an eye test?
Well, a big a big one is like tumours. Like when you look at the eye and you see the optic nerve, which is how the eye is connected to the brain. If that is swollen, then that can indicate that there may be a tumour. Like you may have a brain tumour or a tumour behind the eye or something like that. Like I said, high cholesterol. Again, because there's like a large network of blood vessels inside the eye. Any kind of disease that affects the blood in any way shows up inside the eye. So, like you said, diabetes, that affects the blood vessels a lot. So you can see leakages, or having high blood pressure, high cholesterol. What else is there? Arthritis. So because arthritis is when the joints become inflamed, and that can also cause inflammation of some of the structures inside the eye as well, like the iris. And then you have very specific eye diseases like glaucoma. Again, is when the pressure inside the eye, goes up, goes really high. There's the cataract, which is a very common one. It's more age-related, which is probably something we'll all get at some point, unfortunately. But yeah, those are definitely the main ones. Macular degeneration. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of more general health ones. But yeah, I guess diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, arthritis. Those are really like the main ones that we can detect from looking at the back of the eye.
I didn't know there was actually so many. I knew there was a few, like diabetes, high blood pressure, but I didn't. But now that you've mentioned, obviously it's related to your blood vessels. That makes so much sense. That could be like hundreds of diseases.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's actually quite eye-opening, actually. So yeah, geez, I'm just sitting here feeling guilty. Like, get your eyes checked.
Yes.
So I guess when you do find like a disease, do you then so what's the process then? Do you then refer them to a GP or a consultant? How does it work from there if you do suspect something?
I guess it depends how serious what we have detected is. So yeah, it depends. Sometimes we'll refer to the GP. Say we look at the back of the eye and we do suspect, oh, this looks like diabetes, and this person isn't currently being treated for diabetes. He's not being checked at the GP. Then we'll write to his GP, let them know what we found, let them know what we suspect, and they'll take it from there. But if it's like something serious, that something needs to be seen like immediately, like say a retinal detachment, which is where the sensitive tissue at the back of the eye kind of peels away like wallpaper. Yeah. So if we find that, then obviously that needs to be seen immediately, and we'll just either call the hospital and say you need to see this person because it needs immediate treatment, or send them an email or something like that. So it kind of just depends on the urgency of each individual case.
Well, that pretty much brings us to the end of this episode. I have learned so much. Apart from guilt, I've learned a lot about just having how important I feel like I knew that it was important, but I don't think I knew how important it was to have your eyes checked. So I think I'll definitely be booking an appointment for my whole family. Gosh.
Yeah. Please do.
Even though I don't want glasses. Actually, you can get cute glasses these days, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's a fashion thing now, so I don't think it's not really a problem.
Yeah, I think it's just like, oh, my eyes is not as good as I thought they were. But it's fine. I'll just accept it because I don't want to damage my eyes. But if there was like one or two pieces of advice that you could give to someone watching this regarding like getting your eyes checked and stuff, what would you say?
That going to the optician is not just about getting glasses. It's the whole eye health check, which is actually more important than just checking what kind of glasses that you need. And yeah, better sooner than later. But it's better to find a problem and treat it sooner rather than waiting until it's become a real problem. So I'll just get your eyes checked as soon as possible.
So the moral of the story, guys, get your eyes checked, okay? There's not much to it. Get your eyes checked. I'm gonna get my checks now. So yeah, guys, get your eyes checked. And I presume you just walk into an optician and book an appointment, and that's pretty much it, right?
Well, some opticians, they do walk-ins where you can literally just walk in off the street and book an appointment, or they might even have appointments available on the day. But it's probably best, if you really want an appointment, to just call up the optician and book an appointment, just so you have that appointment when you want it.
Well, thank you so much, Inkeru, for coming on here and educating us about our eyes and how we need to get them tested, basically. Yeah, prevention is better than cure. So yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and make sure you're back again next week for another episode. Something interesting, guys. So yeah, we'll see you again. Bye.
Bye.